Once upon a time, in a prosperous land, there lived a man of immense wealth. Despite possessing a vast fortune and countless treasures, his greedy desire for acquiring more money consumed him. He was forever driven by a thirst for accumulating greater wealth, constantly looking for even more treasures. One day, as news spread throughout the city, he learned that a revered monk had arrived. Rumors whispered that the monk possessed divine knowledge and the ability to grant blessings. The wealthy man's curiosity was piqued, and he felt compelled to seek out this monk, in the hope of fulfilling his insatiable desires. Without hesitation, he made his way to the modest dwelling, where the monk resided. With utmost respect and humility, he approached the monk, and invited him into his wealthy mansion, eager to serve and impress the wise sage. The monk accepted the invitation graciously, appreciating the man's hospitality. During his stay, the monk observed the flashy lifestyle of the wealthy man. He noticed the insatiable hunger for more that resided within him, the constant craving for greater wealth and extravagance. On the day of the monk's departure, the monk presented the man with 4 lamps before departing. The monk said, "These lamps hold a secret that may offer you a path to fulfill your desires. When you find yourself in need of money, light the first lamp, and head towards the east. Once the lamp goes out, dig at that spot, to discover the treasure." The monk's words resonated deeply with the wealthy man. He saw this as an opportunity to acquire even greater wealth, a chance to satisfy his insatiable hunger. Grateful for the monk's guidance, he bid farewell to the wise sage. Eager to test the power of the lamps, the wealthy man wasted no time in implementing the monk's instructions. He lit the first lamp, and set off on a journey towards the east, following the fading glow. Finally, the lamp flickered and died out within a dense forest. With excitement coursing through his veins, the man began to dig at the designated spot. To his astonishment, he uncovered a hidden chest overflowing with gold ornaments. The glimmering treasures before him intensified his desire for more. Ignoring the monk's warning, he proceeded to light the second lamp, igniting his quest for further wealth. The lamp led him westward, and after a journey, it eventually extinguished in a secluded spot. He quickly began to dig, and found a chest loaded with gleaming gold coins and precious gems. The sight fueled his desire, compelling him to seek even greater fortune. Undeterred by caution, the wealthy man lit the third lamp, its radiant glow indicating him to venture southward. He journeyed through tough terrains, guided solely by the flickering flame. Finally, the lamp's light vanished beneath the shade of an ancient tree. Eagerly, the man began to dig, and found a magnificent pot brimming with priceless diamonds and shiny pearls. The sight of these treasures was beyond his wildest dreams, and yet, his hunger for desires was not fulfilled. The monk cautioned him about the fourth lamp, instructing him never to light it, or venture in the corresponding direction. Enveloped by greed, the wealthy man's mind was consumed with thoughts of the forbidden fourth lamp. He speculated that the monk's warnings were a mere trick to collect the ultimate treasures for himself. Convinced that there must be more hidden wealth awaiting him, he made a fateful decision. Ignoring the monk's solemn warning, the wealthy man struck a match and lit the fourth lamp. As its brilliant flame danced before him, he set off on a journey toward the north. The lamp led him to the entrance of a grand palace, where its light suddenly vanished. Driven by greed, the man entered the palace through its gates and began searching for treasures. The first room he entered dazzled him with diamonds and jewels, intensifying his desire for more. In another room, he discovered gold. As he ventured deeper into the palace, he heard the sound of a grinding mill. Intrigued, he followed the sound and came across an old man diligently operating the mill. Curiosity overwhelmed the man, and he asked the old man how he ended up there. The old man replied, will you help me run this mill for a while? I need a break, and while I rest, I'll share the story of how and why I came to be here." Sensing an opportunity to learn about the hidden wealth, the man eagerly agreed and took the old man's place, assuming the task of running the mill. To his surprise, the old man stood up, stretched, and burst into laughter. The man inquired about the cause of his amusement. Just as the man was about to halt the mill's operation, the old man shouted, "Don't stop. Keep running the mill. From now on, this palace and the mill are yours. You must keep the mill running continuously, as once it stops, the palace will collapse, burying you alive." Taking a deep breath and sighing with relief, the old man continued, "I too discovered this palace out of greed by lighting the forbidden fourth lamp. Since then, I have been confined to running this mill. My entire youth was spent toiling at this mill." Disheartened, the man asked the old man how he could free himself from this responsibility before departing. The old man responded, "Only someone like you, or me, driven by greed, can come here and take your place. Until that happens, you will remain bound to the mill." Henceforth, the greedy man continued running the mill, awaiting someone else, who would submit to greed and replace him. This story serves as a reminder of the dangers of unchecked greed. In a world driven by materialistic desires, it is easy to fall into the trap of constantly wanting more. The story warns us about the insatiable nature of greed, showing that the pursuit of wealth and possessions can lead to a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction and emptiness. It prompts us to reflect on our own desires and question whether our quest for more is truly bringing us happiness and fulfillment. It teaches us that true wealth does not lie in the accumulation of material possessions, but in finding joy and satisfaction in what we already have. By cultivating a sense of gratitude for the blessings in our lives, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we appreciate, leading to a greater sense of contentment and peace. In our lives, we often find ourselves letting go of many good things because of our insatiable desire for something even better. It is inherent in human nature to constantly seek improvement. However, this pursuit can sometimes lead us to disregard or overlook the things we already possess. We forfeit many valuable aspects of our lives that could have provided us with satisfaction and happiness. Greed acts as a bottomless pit, devoid of any end point. Once we surrender to it, we continue to fall further into its control. However, this does not imply that we should refrain from striving for better things in life. Rather, it highlights the importance of balancing our ambitions with contentment for what we already have. Therefore, it becomes crucial to cultivate a sense of satisfaction in life, as greed knows no bounds. While it is essential to aspire for improvement, we should avoid becoming so consumed by the desire for more that we lose sight of the blessings already present in our lives. By striking this balance, we can lead a more fulfilling and gratifying life.